Hi everyone. I wanted to make this video to share with you some of the teas that I prepared for my rotator cuff surgery, and I'm actually post-op 2 weeks now, but I wanted to share this with you. That's really helped me a great deal. What I did is I took my gym shirts, my tees, because the weather's still warm right now, so it's been great just wearing these, and then if I'm a little cold I put a blanket over me, but this is really all I needed. So what I did is I took the left top of the tee, since it's my left rotator cuff, and I cut it here at the very top center. And then what I did is I put Velcro. I sewed Velcro on these little tabs up here. So this is the back. I put the Velcro down here, and that way you cannot see it on the other side. And then I put Velcro on the front, and I left the sticky side sticking out like a little tab. And so therefore, when I put this on, I'll put my right arm in first, and then I'll reach in the back and grab this tab somehow and bring it over and hold it with my teeth. And then I take the front, and then I look in the mirror while holding this on my teeth, and then I join these two together, and then it's done. And I have this on, and it's easy and it's great, and you can't really tell, especially with my hair down. So I've done this to quite a few tees. This is my cobalt blue tee that I love, and I did it to this as well. All these tees here, plus I have a few at home. But again, I just cut the top center of it. I put Velcro on the back of this, which is on the inside. This is what the back looks like. And then I put it in the front and left a little tab sticking out so that could be joined with the back. And then I just join these together like so. If you do it right, I do it a couple times once it's on me, but then that's what it looks like, and you can't tell. I mean, it sticks out a little bit, but with my hair down, it looks fine. And it's so easy to get dressed this way. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been wearing. Sorry, I move my arm and it starts to hurt, but I'm trying to show you guys. So these are my tees, and then I wanted to show you something else. So I bought this sling on Amazon. It's netting type of lightweight sling, and this is for the shower, and this has been really great. I think I have it backwards here, but this has been really great because it does have the netting so the water can get through it while I'm in the shower. I feel like my arm's getting washed as well, and I think I gotta go back the other way. I can't tell with these slings, but anyway, I'll show you what I did. So when I first did this first couple days to take a shower, and I'll use my right arm to show you. You know, I put it on, and then of course carefully, actually before snapping this shut, I actually very carefully, carefully put my arm in slowly. And how did I do this? I think I put this in first. No, I had to do it this way because it would hurt. Went like this, and then somehow I got this in. It's easier with my left, and then I grabbed the little bracket here, and then I joined these together. So first couple days when I showered, it was like this, but I couldn't put this arm close to my body. I'm used to this pillow here with the surgical sling, and it hurts. And the reason for the pillow is so we can rest our arm and also keep the arm away from the body, because it hurts after surgery to have your arm locked close to your body. So when I was in the shower, I just kind of held my arm out like this while I was taking a shower, and it was hard. I was holding the hose and showering down. And then I thought I needed to put a pillow in here, and I thought about getting one of those styrofoam blocks that you use at the gym, those really lightweight blocks, but they were just way too big to put in here as like a pillow, and I was trying to find something that can get wet and would dry right away. So I went into the kitchen and I found these two plastic containers. So I just keep the lids on, and then what I do do is, once I have my sling in my arm, then I just pop these in here, like that. Carefully. Actually, I'm sorry, I think I do it before I put on these, before I snap this closed. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so I put these on first. Of course, it's easier to do with my right hand because I'm right-handed, and my injured arm is my left one, but I just want to show you what this looks like. But somehow I get them in carefully, and then I snap this together. Probably I'm crooked right now, but I snap that together. And so with these little plastic containers, it keeps my arm out away from my body. And so I just shower with these on. And then, of course, when I get out of the shower, then I take them off. I dry myself. I take it off. I dry myself. I keep my arm out while I'm putting on my t-shirt. And then as soon as I get my t-shirt on, then I put my pants on, and then I put this sling back on. So yeah, I just wanted to show you the little tricks that I did in the shower to help with my showering and keep my arm away from my body. So these plastic containers work great. So that's it. I just wanted to share that with you. There's 3 things that I forgot to mention, wanted to share with you. One of them is about the ice. The other is about a heating sleeve that I have that I mentioned on one of my first videos. And the other is the microfiber hand towel. So the first one about ice is, ice doesn't work for me. I've read so many posts and seen so many videos on how ice has helped so many people, and they use it all the time. I used ice the first day I got home from surgery. I did have a nerve block for, and it lasted for about 2.5 days, but I could still feel the ice working. And I also had a very thick piece of gauze over my shoulder the day after surgery. So I did put an ice pack gel over my shoulder, and because the gauze was so thick, it didn't penetrate too cold, but I did feel the coolness going into my shoulder, and that felt really, really good. And I had it on all day because, like I said, I had a big piece of thick gauze, so it was okay to keep it on longer. And then the second day, I believe I used it a few times throughout the day, but then at times it would start to hurt. So I think the nerve block was wearing off, and I just think my body didn't want the ice. So I used it off and on because I knew I should use it, and doctor's orders. So I did that, but after that, I didn't really feel like I needed the ice. I was taking the ibuprofen. I think that was helping. I do a lot of, organic food is my nutrition. I eat very healthy, kind of more of a carnivore person, and keto. So it helps me avoid a lot of inflammation, which I think that has really helped me in my healing journey, not having to use the ice because I wasn't getting too much inflammation. But what I did discover is if I had a little bit of pain and I wanted to try the ice, because it actually does more harm to me than good, is the last couple of weeks, if I wake up and I have a little bit of pain in here, and it's mostly here, where they poked me in this little area here. I'm not sure what went in here, if it was the camera or the instrument to pull the rotator cuff, but I'm really bruised inside here, and this one really hurts. So when I start to get pain, I just got this little ice pack that I have in the freezer, and then I just put a nice light cotton cloth over it, and then I just kind of touch the area that hurts, and I just hold it and release while I'm laying on my recliner. And even if it's at 2 in the morning, I'll grab it and I'll just do this off and on, just kind of go around. But then after a while, my arm is saying, I don't want that. It's making it worse. It's weird. It's like the pain gets worse for me using ice. So I just touch it a little, and if my body says no more, then I listen to it, I leave it alone. Sometimes it's saying leave me alone, or I want some warmth. I want something warm there. And as you all may know, is the rotator cuffs don't have a lot of blood supply. So I'm thinking my body is saying, I need blood supply. If you're putting ice cold packs on it, you're hurting me because of the weight, and also I'm not getting enough blood flow. So I listened to my body and it wanted something warm, so I grabbed this is a heating pad sleeve that I purchased, and it also vibrates. So I just put it on medium heat. I'll put a light piece of cloth over it, and then what I do is I don't wrap it around my arm and use these little Velcro things. What I do is when I'm laying like this, or sitting, I should say, on the recliner, even if it's 3 in the morning, I'll grab it and I'll just kind of lay it very lightly on there, and I just try to go back to sleep. And I'll wake up because if it gets a little too warm, I put it on medium. I can maybe put it on low and use it longer, but it feels really good. My arm is saying, this is what I want, I need this, I need blood flow. So I do that for a while, and then once, you know, my arm says no more, I'm done, then I take it off, and then I'll do it again some other time, or the next day if I need it. So that's what I've been doing. I feel that's important for me, for my blood flow, to get my recovery going on my rotator cuff. So that's just me. It's up to you what you want to do, and of course always check with your doctor. And then the third thing I wanted to share is I've also been reading that a lot of people get they sweat in their sling, and I don't understand that because I have not sweated at all. I mean, I am on the thin side. I keep the air on because it's been warm lately. But also, I decided to use this microfiber hand towel. I can keep it clean. I can wash it every few days, even though I'm not sweating. And what I do is I just kind of wrap it around my arm like this, while my arm is in the sling. And so this helps keep me, you know, everything sanitary on my arm, and also it helps keep my sling clean for a longer period of time. It's been 2 weeks since my surgery, so I think I am going to, you know, wash this. I think I need to wash it, even though I use this underneath. So this has really helped, and it also feels good because it feels really good just being wrapped around my arm like this. It feels like a little hug inside, so I do like using this inside. So anyway, I think that is all I wanted to share, the 3 things that I forgot to mention. If I forget any other things, I will certainly share them with you, but this all is what's working for me. Whatever works for you is great, and if you have anything to share, we would love to hear what works for you, so we can help each other try new things as we're going along our healing journey. But as mentioned, it's not a walk in the park. This is really hard, and I do have my bouts of crying every other day. Sometimes I'll go 2-3 days, I'm fine because I'm just dealing with it, and then I think I just get tired of it, and then the crying comes. You know, feeling sorry for the little girl in me. So, okay, everyone, I think I've rambled enough. So I hope you guys are enjoying these videos that I'm putting out. I know I tend to kind of trip over my own words sometimes because I am on video, and this is my first podcast I've ever tried. So I hope I get better at it. So anyway, I hope you're enjoying the tips that I'm giving and the information I have on here. And I would love to hear from you guys. All right, thanks. Have a great day.